Linebacker.
Fred's here.
All right. This is tough. We got Fred Warner.
He's here.
Dre Greenlaw. I believe he has one.
I have thoughts on Dre Greenlaw.
Yes, I do as well. He's still going to be under contract. I think he's about $1 million. I wouldn't cut him, but I wouldn't extend him either. Last year of his contract, I think he'll be here. I don't know how much he'll play. He's hurt. Okay. Then you got Azeez Al-Shaair.
He stays.
Well, he's going to be a free agent.
He has to stay. Here's why.
Okay.
If this season goes left for this 49ers team, what I mean is if you become sellers quickly, the trade deadline's coming up. Let's say the 49ers blow this game against the Bears, right?
Yeah.
I think you have to trade Dre Greenlaw.
Wow.
Listen, 49er fans, yell in the comments. I'm not looking at them. I don't care. Here's what I want to tell you. Dre Greenlaw has regressed. Don't tell me about the play against Seattle in 2019. Don't tell me about any of those things. He's regressed with his missed tackles. Don't tell me about missed tackles because you're not in position to make the tackles. He takes poor angles. He's not in his run fit gaps. Azeez Al-Shaair is much more of a difference maker right now for much cheaper than Dre Greenlaw is. Do not extend Dre Greenlaw for a ton of money. He's undersized, and right now his value is as high as it is. You can net a third-round pick, a second or third-round pick for Dre Greenlaw at the deadline if you want to move him. And here's the thing. If you invest more money in Greenlaw with him regressing, you are basically living off of the 2019 season. I don't care, 49er fans. You can yell at me all you want. Watch the tape, man. That Rich Madrid quote. Watch the tape. He's in the wrong gaps. He's not the guy you think he is because of that Seattle stop, right? Stop living in 2019. The guy's regressing, and now he's injured. Don't tell me about the pick six in week 1. That thing fell in his hands. Azeez Al-Shaair has made more plays in these last 5 games, 6 games than Dre Greenlaw has since 2019. In 2020, he wasn't good. He wasn't good. I don't want to hear it. Don't tell me that he was good. DK Metcalf scores.
I didn't say anything.
No, not you. 49er fans in the comments. I'm not looking. I'm not looking at the comments. Everybody's like, "Oh, Jason's tweaking."
I have no attachment to Dre Greenlaw.
No. Oh, Jason's tweaking. Oh, Dre Greenlaw. No.
The only thing I would question, and I love your passion right now, is that you could get a second-round pick for Dre.
Of course. Greenlaw. And you can, and you should. And if right now a team comes to you right now and says they want a second-round pick for Dre Greenlaw, you smash the button on that.
Yeah, absolutely. I just don't see that happening. But if that could happen, great. If you could get a third, I would take a fourth.
I would take a third, and I would take a fourth around there. But listen, I just want to dispel this narrative because I feel like Azeez Al-Shaair has passed him. He's past him right now. And that's an undrafted free agent. And this is a guy that you are living basically off of nostalgia.
Hold on. You're putting me in a position where I'm defending Dre
Greenlaw. Not you.
I'm going to defend Dre Greenlaw. He played one game
comments that I can't see. The imaginary comments that I can't see.
He played one game this year. Maybe he would have improved the way Azeez Al-Shaair has improved.
Maybe.
Because Al-Shaair's taken a great – he's looked phenomenal since week 1. Not phenomenal, but he's been way better than last year.
Nick Bosa is the only player on defense that has played better than him right now, and that includes Fred Warner. And I'm comfortable in saying that right now. Fred Warner had a fine game. Fred Warner's having a fine season. I'm not trying to, but Azeez Al-Shaair's jump is too big.
He's a free agent, and I wouldn't pay him a lot of money because he's had injury issues too. But I don't think he's going to cost you a lot of money.
No, they won't. That's the point.
Yeah,
that's the point. That's the point.
So you can bring him back on a cheap deal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And you can get – it's about value. It's about value and what you give, right? Dre Greenlaw, because of 2019 stop at the goal line, is going to try to get this extension. And I think 49er fans are clamoring for that. And that just doesn't make sense. It's not big business right now. It doesn't make sense right now because of 2020.
Let me just say one more thing in defense of Dre Greenlaw. He has good hand-eye coordination for a defensive player.
He's a former safety. I would hope so. I mean, this is what they
do.
Man,
I know safeties on this team that have bananas for hands.
Okay.
I'm not talking about not using any names, but I'm just saying he does. I mean, that pick he had over the shoulder was nice.
That was nice.
Look, he's not I don't think he's a liability. I wouldn't extend his contract.
Wouldn't say that.
And you know what? I might extend Azeez Al-Shaair's contract, but not for more. I wouldn't give more than $1 million a year.
All right, so let me ask you this, and this is what I'm going to post to 49er fans in the imaginary comments that I can't see right now because I'm sure they're killing me. Who has more value right now in terms of the league, right? Like around the league, if you came to teams and said, We
Greenlaw.
can give you okay, that's the point, right?
So no one's ever heard of Azeez Al-Shaair.
Exactly, right? Exactly. That's
okay. So Greenlaw's trade bait. Azeez Al-Shaair is someone they could re-sign on the low, and then the last few people at linebacker are Demetrius Flanagan-Foles.
I like him. He's fine.
Yeah, and that's about it. So what do you think of this? It's a strong linebacker core. It's strong.
That's my point.
It's found money right now.
That's my point, right? Like, it's like, okay, now you have a chance to cash in on a guy who isn't necessarily a difference maker. He's a guy who is solid, but around the league, I think the reputation that 49er fans have given Dre Greenlaw, and I think what people feel outside of the league or around the league, is something that you can get something back for at this point. And instead of giving him an extension for like 4 years, $60 million, something like that, like, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not.